Alright, welcome guys to another random thought. Um, and this one is going to be somewhat inspirational or motivational or whatever. Um, Time traveling, which is a big subject and a very vague subject because we don't know barely anything about it. Only what we can speculate and imagine. Um, but the idea that when you think about time travel, and you think about going specifically back in the past, um, and even with pop culture, like movies and just the way that the idea is portrayed as what we think would happen, um, that if you were to go back in the past and like mosey around, look around, you had to be very careful because one small change, one wrong move, one step would drastically change the future, or that's what we would think. Um, but on that same note, people who are living in the present, um, they don't believe, or most of them don't believe that what they're doing right now at this very moment can make a big difference to their future. It's basically the same thing because it's past to present and then present to future. So motivationally, if I can say this correctly, um, don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever think that you don't have enough power or ability to change not even your own future, but the people's or the people around you's future. Because if you think about that going back in the past and you change one small thing and it will change the present, it's the same thing for the future. You just have to think about what you want for the future and what you can do right now at this moment to change it. And even if it's a small thing or if it's a big step that you have to take, you just have to see where you're going, figure out what you need to do to get to that point, um, and then you just got to stick with it. Because there's so many people who believe, oh, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I want to do this, but I mean, I can settle for this, you know. Um, And it could even be small things as waking up early or doing chores or adding a little small money to the savings account. Small things like that make such a big difference in the long run just because you don't think about how these small things add up as they slowly procure. If I use that word right, words. Um, but that's my thought for right now. Is that so many people think that they don't make a difference or that they don't have the ability to. But then you realize that every single thing you do, every second that passes by, is something that's changing for the future. You just have to decide what is the right thing to do, how to do it, um, for your own benefit and for the benefit of those around you, the people that you care about, or even the people who, let's say, you don't get along with too well. Depending on what you want to do, you could very well do a small thing that might affect their life, either for the worse or for the better. Hopefully for the better, I would think. Just because in this world, if we have more people that are, how do I word this? Um, like kindness. The more you are kind to others, hopefully they would start to be more kind to others themselves in the long run. Kind of like pay it forward. You help this one person, they are grateful for that. They have gratitude. So then, oh, well, today, since I was helped with this or I got this, maybe I'll share that benefit or share that love. So there's that one for you guys, just to get a little inspirational. Um, So again, the thought that no matter what you're doing, big or small, you have the power to make a difference. So there's that for you guys. And see you in the next video.
Perfect.